Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I wanted to show you what I've been working on, and just briefly, and then go into doing a little craft with me. I'm working on one of my pages in this journal, and this is a journal that I am making for my daughter who is graduating in a week from college from Otterbein University. And so I've been having a lot of fun making this journal. The cover is made from an old yearbook from 1922 from the university. I found this at an antique shop near the campus. And then I just have been gathering things throughout the past 4 years of her being in school. I've bought this lanyard at the school spirit store or the bookstore, and I also made this charm dangle here with some charms that I purchased on Etsy, and I'll link the shop down below. I believe it's a shop here called Loretta's Beads, and I purchased this heart charm and she engraved it, so it says Otterbein Class of 2020. I also purchased a cardinal, which is their mascot charm, and then I purchased a dancer because my daughter is minoring in dance, and then there's this little charm here that just says dance on it. This one down here is an Ohio charm, and that was from a different shop. I'll link that. I need to find the name of that shop as well. And then the rest of this charm is just beads that I had in my stash, and also a necklace that I was no longer wearing, so I took it apart. I made a tassel here, and I'm not going to show the whole book yet because I'm not completely done. I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of it. I cut out the mascot on my Cricut and glued that on the front. But yeah, so I will be doing a full flip through of this later on, so you'll be able to see the whole thing. But I just wanted to let you know what I had been working on lately. I know I haven't done very many videos, so yeah, so let's see, let's open this up, and I'll just do a couple pages with you, and then yeah, so grab it. If you have a book that you're working on, grab that in your supplies and we can make a page together, or two. I'll do a couple of them. So this is what it looks like so far. I have all my signatures in, and I don't know what that is. Something there. All my signatures are in. I am going to be loading this up with pictures that she has taken while she's been at school, and she's been sending me throughout the 4 years. But I included things like her when she was accepted and just different stuff here. So let's see, I was going to trying to find the page that I was going to put this on. Not that one. All right, I found it here. It's this page. So I use pages from the actual yearbook. So that's what this is. I just love this. The illustrations are awesome. The pictures are awesome. I just love it. Yeah, I just love it. So this page on this side, this was an advertisement poster that was one of her dance concerts there at the college. So I was able to grab one of those from the school. So what I wanted to do on this page, I have this red envelope and I am going to fold it in half like this, and we are going to make this page double duty. So I'm going to glue this on here, but I'm going to have it be a pocket on this side. So I will glue this down on 3 sides so I can stick tags with pictures in there. I'll also have this space up here that I can put pictures, and then I can put pictures on here, and then open this up, and then this will be a little place to put more items, more pictures or whatever. And I wanted to tie this up if I could do that. I'm trying to think of the logistics of this because I think I can do it and still have this be a pocket. So let's see. I have this ribbon. I found this at Joann's like after Christmas. So it was like really, I probably got it 75% off, but I thought it was perfect for the colors tan and red. So I thought I could put this under here, glue this to the envelope, so then this can still be a pocket, but then this will tie up like this. And I'm not going to tie it in a bow because that would be really chunky. It will just tie into just a knot. And yeah, I think that'll work. And even with a picture here, it'll still look nice. I'll just make sure the picture just has like heads above here, and yeah. So just double knot like this. And then cut this off. I think I want to do the little tails. So just fold it in half. Cut it at an angle. So it does that. I like that effect. All right, so like that. And I'm going to glue, put some glue under here for the ribbon. I'll just move it down a little bit. Just really light. I don't want it to like come through the ribbon, just enough to hold it down on the page. Could probably use double sticky or double-sided tape for this, but as long as I have it just really thin, it'll be fine. Okay, move this down like that. And that's the right, nope, this way, there we go. Now, use my glue and just do 3 sides. This is just a quick and easy page that you can do in your journal. I'll move it over to the left a little bit. And then there's more room here for longer tags or whatever. And then I thought about using some of this paper as a backdrop on the envelope, or maybe up at the top. I have this here too. Maybe that will go there, and then this will, all right. I think I'm going to do a strip of this up here. I'm going to cut it down a little bit. And then tear the edges here. So how is everybody doing? Are you guys keeping yourself busy? I know I mean, I love having extra time to craft, but you know, I actually am kind of anxious to be able to actually go somewhere and go shopping or go to the park or something like that. So I pray that you guys are all healthy, and leave a comment down below. What are you guys doing? What are you working on? I'd love to know what you were doing. So I'm going to put that there. Just use some of these, and then I'll add pictures up there. This is mainly a scrapbook, and if she wants to write in it, she can. But I just love, you know, I've made scrapbooks. I started out scrapbooking, just regular scrapbooking, and then moved into junk journals and just love that too. So kind of wanted to combine both, the best of both worlds. So yeah, I need a little bit more glue on that end. And then this one, I'm going to cut it a little bit and kind of do the same thing down here. Just have a little bit of pattern behind the pictures. I don't want to go too crazy with adding extra paper and backing on pages, just because I don't want it to get too fat. I already have the spine at 3 inches, which is really big for a junk journal. I'm sure people have made them bigger than that, but I needed to. I went through every picture that my daughter had sent me and that we had taken when we'd gone to visit and everything, and ordered like almost 300 pictures. I know, it's crazy. So I know I'm not going to be able to put all of them in here, but the ones I don't use, I will put into just a simple little photo album for her, because I want her to have. Alright, sorry that cut off, but yeah, here is how that works pretty good. I like that. So this obviously isn't what I'm going to be putting in here. I'll have tags and things to put in there. So yeah, that was fun. So now I need to figure out what I want to do on another page here. All right, I think I'm going to do a little hidden picture pocket, kind of what do you call it? A fold out pocket, and attach it to this page. So I pulled out some thin paper. This is some dyed, actually, let me find another piece because this has a rip in it. Alright, I have another piece. So I have two pieces here, and this would work easier if you had like a long piece of paper, but I'm just going to attach two pieces together and make it a little flip out. So, okay, these are already folded in half, so I'm going to take them and use my paper cutter. I'm going to cut out, let's turn it this way. I'm going to use the parts without the holes. I'm just going to cut this down. I'll use that for here. Trim this a little bit because there's a part on that side. And then I want to attach these two together. So I have my washi tape. I'm going to do that. Just washi tape this end together. Just hide. They will be like a mountain folded together, if you know what I mean. Mountain and valley folded. I think that's what this is called. If I can get this to work here. All right, you can see, trying so there aren't too many shadows. So I'm gonna put about half of the washi there. Just take that off for now. And then just line this up. I'm using this thinner paper just so it's not so bulky once I put pictures on the pages. But you also don't want it to be like really super old paper or brittle paper, because then it won't hold up well after you put your pictures on it. So just make sure it's strong enough, which this will be. And I'm going to put some more washi on the other side of this just to make it a strong hold. This washi tape's pretty sticky, so I don't have to worry about that part of it. No, there's some washi that I have to actually add glue so it'll stay. There we go. Alright, now what I want to do is make a cover page for this little booklet and just attach that with washi as well. So I have this paper some tan patterned paper. And where's my pencil? Here we go. So just gonna mark this roughly. And I'm going to leave that there so that it will stay down. I have this wooden stamp that I picked up from Michael's. Not recently, of course. I actually ordered it online, but it's of a cardinal, so I thought that was cool. And I have some fired brick distress ink. Don't really need distress ink for this, but I like this color, so it's going to work on this. And I'm just going to stamp the red cardinal on there just to give it a little bit more to that page. And I've already stamped this on some of my pages, so I think it works really well. It's a really good stamp. It's a Recollections. I'm going to do it on here so I have the hard part of this. Yeah. So it's kind of subtle on this, but I think it turns out really, really cool like that. I also have a couple pieces here that I can make a little pocket on top of this. And so I'm going to do that to the side of the bird. So I'm going to cut these down a little bit. I'm going to glue them together. Like that. So I'm going to glue these. And then glue this down. Now, if I had my sewing machine set up, I would just quickly stitch this down here to add that texture, but I don't have it out right now. I already did most of the sewing for this book, so I had that put away. I actually had my thread in it to make masks, which that's what I've been doing a lot of lately, for family and friends. So yeah, I had made some for my immediate family, and then had friends ask me to make them for themselves and for their family, so I did that. So that's what I've been doing. So now I can actually get back to working on, which I didn't mind making them, but now I wanted to work on this, so I had it done by the time that my daughter gets home, beginning of May. So that'll be awesome. All right, so what I want to do is attach this to this page. So I think I'm going to make just a small, I have this scrap, or you know what, I'm going to use this and attach it, but I need to cut the same size here. Do it this way. I don't want to use the washi. I just want to make a like a hidden hinge. So that's why I'm doing this. And then just cut, see, I'm cutting 1 1/4 inch little strip. And then I'm going to fold this in half. And I'm just going to glue this onto the page. I could either do it that way. Maybe I'll do that because that'll add. That's one of the things we made a change on the coldness to give them the more intelligent eyes. Do I want to do that? I can. I have some ribbon here. I think I'll do that. Sorry, my husband working from home. So I don't want to close him in. He's set up in my daughter's room and it gets hot in her room. So I could close the door. I did for a little bit, but it gets hot back there. So I don't want to close him in forever. It's actually like in the 80s today here. So yeah, he boils back there, and he has his computer and 2 big monitors set up on her desk, and that just adds heat. So, all right, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm taking these 2, lining them up. I have my little hinge here, and I'm just going to glue it to the top of this and the back of that page, and that'll work. So we'll just put glue all along here. If you have double sticky tape, that'll be a little bit neater. This works just fine though. So this is just basically doing what I did with the washi, but you're just using the paper. And then to cover that up, I'm going to use the ribbon. This is Simply Autumn ribbon from Joann's, but it's burlap with red dots, so it works really well with this. And I'm gonna leave like a little bit of an edge off just to add a little, you know, just adds a little bit more. Hanging out the edge of the book, I really like that look. So I'm just gonna put some glue down there. All right, so now we have this nice little book that folds up like that. So what we want to do now is glue this down here, but we need something to, some kind of enclosure on it. I'm gonna leave this up here for pictures as well, or whatever there. But so I'm going to glue this down there, but I'm trying to decide how I want this to close up. If I should have a tie like the other, or it could just be like this. Or it doesn't have to have a closure because it just kind of falls by itself. And I'm thinking I'm going to just tape this down up here so this will even open up like that, because then I don't have to put like glue on this whole page. This is thin, as I said, so I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to put washi or make a hinge. Maybe a hinge. I'll do that with this. Do another 1.5 inches. That was a good number, or 1.25 inches. And fold that in half. And just glue it let's see, it's gonna go, yeah, so I'm gonna put glue on this side, one side. And then that'll go here. Make sure it's lined up to the middle of that. It's not. Crooked. Oh. Okay. Sorry if that's out of frame there. Okay. That was awkward, sorry. I'm gonna put a little bit more glue because that was not lining up. Here we go. Still have it a little bit off. I'm going to cut it down here. There we go. And I guess glue that down too. All right, I'm confused. Sorry. Let me think about that. Yeah. That goes there, and then glue here, and that will go down on the page. Just get that going here. There we go. Now, position this, and it'll be good. All right. So that comes out like that. Well, actually the way I had it before was, that didn't actually work out the way I wanted it to work out, but that's okay. What I'm gonna do is, I don't know what I was thinking, so that's gonna go like that. So now this will open up all the way. So I have that space, and I get full coverage. Full space for pictures. But I think you know what I was trying to do there. It just didn't work out the way I thought it would. But that's okay. All right. So yeah, so that will be good there. And if I decide I want to somehow attach this, I might do that. Maybe like something here, but for now, this is good. So anyway, there's that page, and we have our previous page here with the envelope, and it's ready to go for pictures on both of them. So I hope that gives you some inspiration for your junk journal that you're working on. I pray that you guys are all healthy and you're staying sane while you're in. If you have family with you, kids that you're trying to keep schooled and entertained, I pray for you. And yeah, just hope you're having a good time with your family. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.